We just want Jordan just to be able to have a little bit of happiness.
Come here, baby.
Hi.
Hi, Shannon. How everything going?
Right now it's day by day. That's how the disease is. And so we take it like that, day by day.
Shannon's daughter has a bone disease that's called Parolees. The blood flow doesn't make it to the hip joints, and I guess it's very painful. It sounds like a nightmare. I can't even imagine how a little girl could even, go through this.
This is a normal hip.
Okay.
This is my daughter's hip. This is one of the 8 surgeries she went through.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone's telling her she's a fighter, but she wants to cry. She doesn't want to upset mommy.
So basically, Jordan, who is only 11 years old, has to have these surgeries, every couple of years or so. And as she gets older, it gets harder and harder on you.
It took 38 hours in the hospital and every narcotic under the sun to make her stop crying. And this is the first time that I've been terrified. She started saying how she wanted to go to heaven, how she wanted to die.
As a mother, nobody wants to see their child in pain, and you feel helpless. But for Jordan, who's like this cute little girl, going through this at such a young age, it's not something that, any mom wants to have to deal with.
So they brought in the therapy dog, and bless her sweet heart, she kind of perked up.
And when I got lucky, she was a puppy, so she was a little dog.
At some of the hospitals, they do have therapy dogs that come in and they give some emotional, relief to the patients. But it's a temporary relief because these dogs come in, they make their visit, and then they go home.
So I contacted, therapy dogs here in California. There's a 2-year wait. It's $25 grand.
I know.
They're ready for 18 months.
Yeah.
And my kid's in crisis now.
So this really hits home for me. I just went through a pretty severe leg injury myself, and I thought it was the end of the world until I read your daughter's story, and I'm like, shame on me.
When I hurt my leg, I had a fixator, with the rods and the pins, and pretty much the same as what Jordan has. So to hear that this little girl has gone through this 8 times so far, I can't even imagine that. 8 surgeries.
I went through a pretty bad depression. When I was brought home from the hospital and finally was reunited with my dog, I just burst into tears, and I just, he gave me such a sense of security, and I understand completely, why, you want Jordan to have her own. So it really gets to me when I hear you.
When I was at my absolute darkest after my surgeries, it was absolutely Lucky and Jethro and my other dogs that got me through it. I mean, without them, I do not know how I would have done it.
As far as a dog for Jordan, the great thing is we do have, off the top of my head, a couple of perfect prospects for her.
We don't formally train dogs for therapy work, service work, but we do have some really nice, well-mannered, well-tempered dogs that could make a really good companion for this little girl.
So we want to do this. We're going to get this little girl a dog. It's just something we really want to do that you're not going to have to wait 18 months for, and it's not going to cost you $25,000. It's not going to cost you anything. And,
Sorry.
Don't cry, because you made me cry.
We're going to go ahead and start looking through some of our dogs and pick a few candidates out that we think might work. Needless to say, it was a tough choice.
And then Cougalicious would probably be too shy, huh? Yeah.
I want Jordan to be able to take this dog everywhere. It has to be good with other dogs and kids and the whole thing. It's got to be a rock-solid dog.
You know who I like as a dog is Sandy.
She's really sweet. Yeah, but she's a lot.
Yeah.
And in addition to all of that, it has to be a dog who is also calm and very patient. She needs this dog to be able to comfort her.
Maybe like Eldorado,
Yeah.
Sucre, Oney.
The family did ask to adopt a pit bull from us, but with the hounds, they're tall, they're sturdy. I was picturing a dog that would be maybe like waist high for Jordan, a dog that she could literally lean on. So we narrowed it down to 2 hounds that I have, Norma Ray and Patsy Cline. Norma Ray was a flood victim, and Patsy Cline was a dog that we got at the jail out in Assumption Parish. So to make this decision, I decided to put these 2 hounds into probably one of the most stressful environments you could ever ask for.
All right, go back to your spot. Sit down. All right, go back to your spot.
Whatever dog we bring her has to be able to put up with being around a lot of people, especially a lot of kids.
Oh boy, what did I start?
So M2 got permission to take Norma Ray and Patsy Cline into a room full of little children.
The dogs we brought today, we're gonna try to get them a new home with a little girl who's a little bit older than you. And this little girl is sick, and she needs a dog to make her feel better.
So I'm looking to see the reaction from these hounds as to how they're gonna be with the kids.
This is Patsy, and this is Norma. Okay, so you guys want to, one at a time, come up and pet both, so everybody gets a chance? Norma.
We have worked with Patsy Cline and Norma Ray around kids on like a one-on-one, maybe 2 kids, and so far they like them.
She wants you to come back.
But a room full of kids, a whole different ballgame.
She wants to play with the kids. I'm like, okay, Patsy.
Right away, I could tell that Patsy Cline was getting a little amped up. She kept looking up at me, and it was very anxious.
You can go to Patsy.
Looking at Norma Ray, I saw that she had a much more relaxed demeanor, and her body language was telling me that she actually wanted to kind of get closer and be involved with the kids.
It's okay. Good job. Gentle. Please be gentle, Owen. Be gentle. Oh, gentle. Good job, guys. I know, she's soft. Be gentle, okay?
And she was so unfazed.
Yeah, she's very calm. That's what I wanted to see. She's feeding into the behavior. She's like, she wants to join in. I'm like, yeah, you're one of them. She's being very calm.
They're playing with her ears, and they're pulling on her tail, and they're touching her everywhere, and she just like, she melted.
Okay, I gotta ask an important question. Who do you think would make the better dog for little Jordan in California? Do you think Norma Ray or Patsy? Who wants? Don't listen to them, Patsy.
Oh, you hurt Patsy's feelings.
Both of the dogs did good. I mean, they did. But in seeing both and having to pick one, to me, it felt like Norma Ray was the right one.
And we want to thank you for helping us figure out which dog might be best for little Jordan.
I think that Norma Ray is definitely a dog that Jordan could have a close relationship with and take her anywhere without a worry in the world.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming.
I couldn't wait to tell Shannon we finally have the perfect dog for your little girl.
Tell him thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I feel like I know you already. How are you guys?
We're great.
Okay.
Waiting for Norma Ray to come was like Christmas morning.
What'd you make? Aww.
Seeing those 2 kids last night, making the signs and knowing that Norma was coming, it was a reality and it was happening.
I feel excited and nervous. I feel nervous because I definitely want Norma Ray to like me. And if she did like me, then it would be awesome.
Come on and let us.
Right off the bat, the home was like beautiful. I mean, breathtaking.
This is your yard? Oh my gosh.
I would be happy with any of our dogs to end up here. Norma was just picked up out of the floodwaters. We don't know her background, you know, where she came from. But when I met her, you know, she was a dream. thought, you know, she's a big dog. You know, you can lean on her, you know, and she can handle it. Her temperament was great. She loves all dogs. It was just like, bing, you know, let's stop it right here. I think this might be the one. I almost kept Norma Ray, little Jordan, because I really liked her. But you were tutors, so that's why I'm bringing her to you.
Here's a kid who's had 8 surgeries. It's hard. It's hard on a family. It's hard on moms, and it's hard on dads, and it's hard on siblings. She teaches us how to be strong. She tells me, Mommy, don't cry, it's okay.
As you can see from the scars, I had 2 right there, and then there are more up here. I had a big fixator on my leg. There were pins going in, and it was super painful. Norma Ray probably helped me just by being a friend and just always being there.
We're just like super grateful, and it sounds like you didn't leave any stones unturned.
We're just really excited to give her a home.
You ready?
No.
Okay. You guys relax, and I will go get her.
Okay. You know, they say you rescue an animal. I really don't believe that. I think that the animal rescues you. Come on, Norma. Norma can bring us, you know, together.
Lane, sit down, sit down. Norma, Norma.
Come on, you got your jing-jings on. Come on, you got your jingle bells on.
Come here, baby. Norma.
She's like a Christmas present.
Hey, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Good girl, good girl.
When Norma Ray and Tia first came in the house, and I saw Jordan's face light up, I was overtaken with warmth, and I was just so happy to see my daughter that happy. There is no better present.
Yeah.
There, hi.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
Hi. She's furry and she's awesome.
That's my person.
Oh, hello.
That's my person.
I love her little floppers. I feel like I met a new best friend. What's that? Good girl. Come on. It's just, it feels great. We're going in circles, Norma.
And they're gone.
That's your house.
That's your house.
What do you mean?
She's going in.
Seeing Jordan's face, had that smile, oh, your heart just fills up with love. Seeing them walk around, those big eyes. Jordan right now is in the moment.
You want to go on my bed? What's that? What's that? Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness.
She's in the moment of being 11 and having a dog, and that's all that matters.
She smells nice.
She does smell nice. We're looking at maybe a year where she'll need another massive surgery. And then when that surgery comes, she'll know Norma's here. She can come home and she can cuddle up to those big soft ears. And I know she's gonna make it better.